It's Finney here. We're going to play some 2K My Career. We're going to go against the Detroit Pistons.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Miami Heat. Looking at Miami, they managed to take Game 1 of the season series against this team, looking to seal their series advantage with a win tonight. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people. The barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way. I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie.
Thanks, Kenny.
His teammates are trusting him more, giving him opportunities, trusting that the fact that he can score, and their success as a unit is also increased because of their trust in him.
You know who Freak reminds me of?
Who's that?
Me.
Oh, yeah.
And that wraps it up here. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next time.
From suburban Detroit, we proudly bring you the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills. The Heat log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup. And, of course, Taj Gibson getting settled in, really clicking.
That trade is something that has the staff, players, and fans excited. They think it may be the piece of the puzzle necessary to get over the proverbial hurdle.
And with good reason. I mean, we're talking about one of the very best
we have in
our league, and you have to think he'd help any team.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor
And they
for
dunked
Miami.
on him.
Dang and Bosch, your small and power forwards. Dragic is out there with the great one, and it's Whiteside
sit
at the
on
5
Jennings.
down low. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. And he gets it to go.
Really nice work inside there. We'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
Outside Jackson. Drummond a screen. Jackson kicks to Drummond. Outside Jackson. To the middle. Off the pick. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's the great one. Guarded by Jack. Rebound by the Pistons. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
How about the athleticism on display defensively in that win?
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total.
No way you get no
They
one.
were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of hustle and muscle.
And he gets it to go.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Oh, I better turn that off. Sorry, guys.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Here's the great one. He's guarded by Jennings. Outside Dragic.
Whoa, bad pass.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Let's check out the NBA's best three-point threats. In the third spot, Chris Bosh. And, of course, Freak.
Well, I tell you what, both of these guys would be an excellent choice. Either one of these guys would be an excellent choice for a last-second game-winning shot. Both are confident shooters.
Jennings kicks to Gibson, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Back to Dragic. He kicks it to Bosh. Whiteside, the pass to the great one. To the paint.
Ooh, how did they get through?
Looking for Dang, he gets it there. And they call an illegal
come on.
screen here.
Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think think they might have missed that one.
Left side, Jennings. Gibson the screen. Jennings kicks to Gibson.
Get out.
Blocked by Whiteside. They
That's
recover
deep.
it. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Miami trailing. Jackson comes over with the double. Here's the great one. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Morris with a screen on Dragic. Jennings kicks to Morris. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings.
How can
Not
you
even
forget
up there.
about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
There's the pass to Dragic. The rebound by Gibson.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And the basket by Jackson.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
They set the pick. Dragic dishes to Whiteside. Here's the great one, guarded by Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Dragic the pass to the great one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. An easy 2 points on the layup. The great one's got 9 points.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Yeah, 2 turnovers.
Jackson gets to
good
Jennings. Outside Gibson to the inside. They get it back, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of it.
And guys, you know
That's
what?
how you
That's
finish?
made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Jackson dishes to Jennings. Good.
Whoa.
Jennings has got his first basket of the night. The Heat trail by 4. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Wow.
An even 3-on-3 break. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Dragic. And there's the call on Andre Drummond.
Oh, I
That's
don't even
his
get the
first foul.
rebound.
The Heat have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first.
Use it, Dragic.
Jennings with the
Use
double
his screen.
team. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh,
maybe
guys,
it was
come on. He's up
safety
there
move.
posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
Here's Jackson. The Heat getting the bucket. Morris a screen. Use that pick to get in close. And it's 6 points for Reggie Jackson.
And really,
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good
Whoa,
there. I mean, that's
boss,
why
come
the shot
on.
was so far off.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page.
He
They've
missed
already
2 in
got
a
bunch
row?
of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now here's Dragic. Still getting
Ooh.
up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one. Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. How's the last month of basketball been for him? points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving, and of course, finds the open man.
And the Pistons making a change here.
D.
Ilyasova's checked in. Again, the
Nice.
miss by the Pistons.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Down low.
Oh,
Bosh.
yeah,
And the
finish it.
powerful one-handed slam.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it
Nice.
fly.
Run it.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Ooh.
Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, come on.
Whiteside's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
We faked the
Really,
alley-oop.
really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds.
Oh.
The Pistons will retain possession. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now, in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most
Oh, that's a
powerful
bad
achievements
foul.
in NBA history.
Back to a C+. I hope 2K fix this. Delay in game.
Pistons trail by 7. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Thornton out there with the great one. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot.
All right.
Morris, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris
Oh.
Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev,
Damn.
Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 60 points, and that was just the start of it. Notching a triple-double for his
She can
effort
do
in what was
alley-oop up
quite a
there
display
and
from
down.
him. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to...
Was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say
Wow.
it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
And really, these are
Kept
some of
close
the
pretty
toughest
quick.
calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Luol Deng is checked in for Chris Bosh. The dish to Deng. Heat moving the ball around. Pass to the great one. On the wing, Deng. Just 4 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off.
Wow.
Rebounds. Detroit takes possession.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. First in scoring, first in assists, and he's as good as it gets from three-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
And I tell you what, his
Oh, wow.
scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Jennings wide open. The three-pointer is right on target. Jennings has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Detroit. The Heat leading by 4. The great one passes to Deng. Thornton against Jackson. Here's the great one. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Deng with the bucket.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep,
Didn't know
weren't
what to
there
do.
in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Jennings kicks to Morris, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jennings.
And that's just
Great call.
carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
He'd have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Marcus Thornton on the wing. The great one passes to Deng. Here's the great one, guarded by Jackson. Here's the great one.
Roll action
He's
down.
got 15.
Oh, Oh,
Here's
no.
Whiteside. No good.
Oh.
Good D by Drummond. Pistons trail by 6. Outside Jennings.
Give me that. Ah,
And
okay.
that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. The Pistons, number 1.
You know, shot blocking can sometimes be like a spark plug or an energy injection for the defense. Their home crowd really gets into it when they throw those shots out of
Bad
there.
D, bad D.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. But as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Whiteside a screen. Winslow kicks to Dang. 6 to shoot. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Dang's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Gibson the screen.
Get a free hand and
Jennings with the
didn't use
ball.
it.
Now defended by the great one. Kicks it to Gibson. Cannot hit. And Miami the other way now. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And
Nice.
hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
Morris, no good.
Give me that.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
For the 3, it's Drummond with the rebound. Pistons trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Jackson drives in. Up and in on the layup. Jackson's got 8.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas.
Already it's
spacing.
Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Miami. On the number 1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings. And guys showing no signs of letting up. And checking out Detroit. Just need to take it a game at a time.
And right now for Miami, every NBA season, there's always
Money.
going to be some big surprises in store. And I think this season, they'd have to be considered one of the biggest of them all.
Yeah, they sure are. I mean, you don't find many experts who are willing to predict anywhere near this level of success for them prior to the season.
What are you
Morris
doing? Get
dishes
up.
to Gibson.
Oh, I missed that one.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Dang, a screen on Jennings. Gibson with the steal.
Oi.
It's Jackson with the drive.
Give me that. Yeah.
Here's the great one. 18 points for him. That's good.
Take that.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Here's Drummond. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Drummond's got 6 points.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Dang with the bucket. Dang's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Outside Jennings. Morris a screen. Jennings drives in. It's blocked. Passes it to the great one. Lets it fly. Releases from the wing and drills it. And now it's a 12-point Miami lead.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Amir Johnson's checked in for the Pistons. Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. Jackson a screen on Dragic. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Miami called for the foul. The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Drummond. Stoudemire's checked in for the Heat. Wade comes in for Winslow. And both free throws good for Drummond. The Heat leading by 10. Dragic with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Dragic against Jackson. He feeds it to Morris. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Wade with it, guarded now by Jackson. Here's the great one. Detroit with the rebound. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
So for the Pistons, Ilyasova, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nick Galathis comes in for Reggie Jackson. And Dinwiddie's subbed in for Brandon Jennings. The Heat also with a sub. Chris Bosh is checked in for Luol Deng.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
The great one. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Morris kicks to Galathis. Johnson the screen. Out to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Galathis has got his first points of the night. The pass to the great one.
I'm just traveling.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Pistons trail by 8. Here's Dinwiddie. Morris with a screen on Dragic. Dinwiddie kicks to Morris.
Dinwiddie.
Pass to Ilyasova.
No way.
Miami grabs the miss. The great one's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Feeds it to Wade. Back in off the glass.
Nice.
And now it's a 10-point Heat lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Bosh, the screen. The great one passes to Bosh. Here's the great one. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist. Bosh has got 3 assists tonight.
Stop me.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Dinwiddie kicks to Morris. To the paint, stolen by Bosh.
Nice Bosh.
Now here's Wade. Takes the 3. And he nails the three. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from the great one.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Morris a screen. Dinwiddie dishes to Morris.
Nice D.
6 on the shot clock.
D.
From 11 feet away. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosch has got his 5th rebound in this one.
All the way.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Here's Calathis, and the foul called on Freak.
No.
That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That foul is really going to...
And that concludes the first half. Heat lead by 8. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Dwayne Wade. And Dwayne, what about your defense do you need to sustain here into the second half?
Well, that's what's going to win this game for us. You know, it's a good offensive team. We can't give them second chance points. We can't come out in the second half and turn the ball over. So if we're going to win, it's going to be on the defensive end.
Dwayne, thank you, guys. He knows the job is just half done.
Thank you, Doris, for that.
See if we come out in the second half.
And now the third quarter about to get going.
Been a stellar outing in this one for the great one. He's got 30.
Group in for the Heat. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Chris Bosh. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And the great one subbed in for Goran Dragic. Jennings.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Oh, no, bad pass.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
And let's check out a group of shooting guards that have been doing some dirty work inside lately, averaging the most rebounds per game at their position over the last 10 games. Freak number 1.
And a 2-guard who's as prolific a rebounder as he is a rare breed in the NBA. You usually don't expect it from an off guard, but he's a big contributor on the glass.
And it's not just the athleticism, Greg, but it's his knack for playing in the post. He understands angles and how to get position down there. I mean, he really looks comfortable in the paint. As a matter of fact, he looks as comfortable in the paint as he does on the perimeter.
Good on the second free throw. Pistons trail by 3. Outside Jennings. He dishes it to Gibson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Gibson. He's got 11 points and the 2 nice steals as well. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jennings passes to Jackson. It's back to Jennings. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And a quick check of the stats for Drummond. Really been a key contributor over the past month. 8th in rebounding. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
Boy, he's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the full 48 minutes. Glass eater.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
The Heat leading by 3. Now the feed to Winslow. The great one passes to Stoudemire. Here's the great one. Dishes to Thornton. Heat moving the ball around. Winslow.
Wow.
No good from outside. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. There's Jennings with the 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Damn, all tied
That
up.
shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Oh,
The
wow.
shot by Stoudemire, no good. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. And the wide open shot for Morris. And
Give me
that
that.
misses. That would have put him up. Miami's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. The great one passes to Winslow. Here's Stoudemire. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Stoudemire's got his second bucket tonight. Here's Jennings. He's got 16. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And those are the kinds of mistakes.
Johnson comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Ilyasova in for Morris. And Miami also making a switch. Green's checked in. Here's Jennings. The kick out to Ilyasova. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Wow.
Ilyasova's got 8 points.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
Here's the great one. He
All the
dips
way.
the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Jennings kicks to Drummond. They set the screen. In the corner, Ilyasova with it. Again, the Pistons score.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The Heat leading by 4. The drive by Green. Missed inside.
Oh, come on.
For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Jennings can't get it to go.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
He kicks it to Drummond. The dish now to Ilyasova. There's a screen.
Get on him.
Drummond in the
Nothing.
post. Working on Stoudemire. Green, the pass to Thornton. And the
And one.
officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. A different look here for Detroit. O'Neal's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Nick Calathis in for Brandon Jennings. The Heat have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Marcus Thornton. Here's Calathis, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Dang.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Shot to stop the run. Ilyasova can't hit.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he
Away,
won't miss that
Green.
shot next time
No,
he takes it.
dunk
That's
it.
good. Green's
Take
got
it.
5 points so far.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
And it's about getting open looks, and they've used that shot with great effect here tonight.
Here's Ilyasova. It's good. The assist this
wow.
time from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists in the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Dang,
Oh,
and he floats in
slipped
for
it
the
in there.
easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Pass to Wilson against Dang. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Coathis.
Oh,
Goes
how'd I
back
miss
up.
that?
O'Neal misses.
Come here.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire
no,
way
not
to
the
get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
A different look for
Oh,
Miami.
yeah.
Whiteside comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And Chris Bosh is subbed in for Luol Deng.
They're reaching.
Here's Coathis. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Coathis has got his second basket.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they
Here
should
we
think
go.
about stretching the
No.
defense a little bit, like
That's
they did
money.
in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Outside Jackson. Plenty of space. The rebound by the great one.
Well, I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little
White
bit.
green.
And it's Green
the white.
missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Rockets against Jackson. The kick out to Ilyasova.
No.
Misses the 3.
Misses the
The
rebound.
Heat leading by 10. Dragic the pass to the great one.
That's money.
And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. The great one's got 43 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Coathis
That
kicks to
white
Jackson.
coming in for me.
Johnson the screen. To the middle. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
No easy shots.
They get Hassan Whiteside.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
That's good from Johnson. The Heat making a switch here. Wade's
No.
checked in.
Wasn't checking in for me.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Miami's on 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. From the wing. And again, another basket good from the great one. The great one's got 45 points.
Freaking environment. Let's get back and play D.
Here's Coathis.
Oh, no.
Sweet little floater. Coathis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Here's the great one. He has 45 points. Back to Bosh. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And he's able to get it back. Here's the great one.
We'll hit the 3. Oh, no.
Target with his 3. Outside Jackson. A floater. And the layup is good. Jackson's got it back down to single digits for the Pistons.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Nearly.
And as
Not
we
even
end the
close.
3rd quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Heat out front, up 8. And
Stay
the
out of
final
foul trouble.
period of play just about to start. And Detroit has possession. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. On the court for the Heat, the big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Dragic is out there with the great one. And it's Wade in at the 3, the small forward. And there's a whistle.
Mount.
He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Did we win?
And so it's Detroit
We
with
lost?
the W. It was
Oh,
up for
no.
grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They
Sorry,
showed
team.
their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's
a
going to
bad
do it
game.
for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying
Yep,
thanks for
ugly.
tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Brandon Jennings. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
Things haven't been pretty for them lately, but his performance in this win is definitely a step in the right direction. He wanted this one badly. You could tell that right off the bat. He put his game into another gear and was playing angry tonight, fellas.
They asked an awful lot from him tonight offensively, and he delivered. When they needed a big bucket, he was the guy they turned to, and he delivered, like I said. I mean, this guy was unbelievable. He did not shy away from the moment.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to if you like what you saw, give me a like, subscribe to see more videos, and comment below if you want to see some type of game situations, and I'll see if I can play them for you. Thanks for watching, guys.